Ladies and gentlemen, I have to admit that StoicFX is probably one of the top tier platforms that you really need to check out, especially whenever it's compared to their competitors. So listen, you definitely want to make sure that you dive down into this. And if you're the type of person who loves to trade, this is for you. Please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Okay, so as stated, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Getting right into it, I want you guys to understand that StoicFX, in my overall opinion, is probably the best option, especially when compared to other competitors. So for example, we got what is known as EPFX. This one states that technically they are the only regulated broker you'll need, and I have to admit that right there, you guys, might be true, but I do not agree. So getting right into it, once again, you guys, we got StoicFX, and I want you guys to understand that definitely there is a lot of benefits here. So for example, 0x securities, we're talking about 100% be a broker. All right, so that actually means that your trades, they won't get sent to a book liquidity provider. Okay, so that means that if you are a profitable trader, you put yourself at risk of not being paid out, or let's say even being banned. All right, so if you're an international trader and trade on platforms that do accept US clients but do not have the correct license, okay, I want you guys to understand, as mentioned, I mean, StoicFX, literally top of the line. All right, so I want you guys to understand, I mean, definitely the chances are you are basically putting yourself at risk of operating on a 100% B broker, or let's say a B book only broker, let's call it that. All right, so whenever it comes to Stoic, you guys, I mean, it works with many different top tier liquidity providers, allowing large volume trades to be filled at great accuracy. You guys, they have many different let's say assets. So for example, we got Forex, we got indices, commodities, and we even have cryptocurrencies. All right, which is very important. Okay, so they do offer zero spread Bitcoin trading like Binance, and cheaper solutions than what is known as BitMix and Bybit on all these other exchanges, right? So I need you guys to understand, I mean, there is a lot of things that they have to offer here at StoicFX. Now, as mentioned, if we go to this other one, we got EPFX. I mean, yeah, you guys, great opportunity. You can see right here, trade Forex, indices, metals, cryptos, and stocks with raw spreads on a true regulated ECN broker, right? Kind of sounds the same as Stoic, right? But as mentioned, you guys, Stoic definitely has a better advantage, right? You can see the leverage there. Not only that, tradable instruments. We even have micro lot trading. Scrolling down, we got pushing your trading to new heights. And you can see right here, zero commissions, deposit bonuses, dedicated support staff, lightning fast withdrawals, and even an educational center. So they definitely do try to reel you in with all this, right? And if you scroll down, you guys will see right here, they do talk about liquidity aggregation. So their liquidity aggregation software scans quotes for every pair, every millisecond from over 200 prime of prime LPs to give their traders an edge in the markets. So it sounds like they just try to do what's best, and really they're not working with the top tier liquidity providers like StoicFX is, right? And you guys can see right here, once again, raw spreads, low latency, servers, right? I mean, they got them in a lot of different places, but remember, dude, it's all about connections, all right? It's all about connections with the top tier liquidity providers, and zero commission. Okay, cool. Scroll down, you can see why choose. Well, they kind of talk about this, right? Scrolling down, you'll see they got Forex, share CFDs. Okay, we even have crypto CFDs. We got commodities and metals and indices. So it sounds like, I mean, yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff as mentioned, but listen, you guys, CFDs, you can only trade over 25, right? That's not very many. Leverage here, you can see that's over 500. I mean, that is super high, right? But good possibility you might get liquidated pretty quick too, right? If you're struggling to grow your social media, then here is one of the top of the line platforms out there that I am currently using. And I know that literally pretty much everyone else has used them as well, especially YouTubers. So the sponsor today is SMMGO. If you go to SMMGO.io, you're going to see whatever type of social media business that you have turn into a massive behemoth. You get real services with real speed and automated, transparent customer service. So listen, if you are looking to boost your social media presence, but let's say you don't have the time, or let's say you just don't know how to do it, then go ahead and check out the link down below in the description and check out what is known as SMMGO.io. Let's go ahead and get right back to the video. Anyways, EPFX, you guys can see trading accounts, right? All this stuff, funding, okay. And we got platform and more, right? And whenever it comes to, say, StoicFX, look at this, you guys, pretty easy and simple. Okay, so they just provide a few tabs here. If you talk about that liquidity, you can actually click there and see there's actually a direct tab talking about, you know, the liquidity and what they have to provide. All right, so which is good. All right, so overall, my opinion, once again, StoicFX, I mean, is definitely superior when compared to its competitor, EPFX, right? And it's probably superior compared to other you know, platforms as well. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, StoicFX compared to EPFX. All right. So don't be deceived, you guys, from these competitors. I have to admit, like I stated multiple times, that StoicFX just seems like it's top of the line, seems like it is more superior. So, and if you agree, actually, the only way you can agree with me is that you check out the link down below in the description and you try it out, right? Kind of makes sense, okay? So be sure to smash up that like button, that subscribe button, and definitely leave a comment and tell me, what do you think about StoicFX or, you know, EPFX or any other type of competitor? We'll see you in the next video.